Welcome to Ask and Learn.
We're asked to construct a Moore machine that determines whether an input string contains an even or odd number of ones. We're told the machine should give 1 as an output if it contains an even number of ones, and a 0 as an output if an odd number of ones are in the string. So first of all, we're already told that the input for this machine is going to be bit strings. Now, consider the two states S0 and S1. So S0 is the start state, and we have that S0 represents the fact that we have no ones or an even number of ones. Technically, no ones is an even number, but I'm just going to say that to make a distinction. In the string, and S1 is going to represent the fact that we have an odd number of ones. In the string. So we have that the output is 1 when we are at state S0. Since if we're at state S0, then we have an even number of ones. The other states have output at 0. In this case, the only other state, S1, has output 0, because we won't have an even number of ones. Now, the way the transition works is we move from state S0 to S1 when the input is a 1. This is because in S0 we had an even number of ones, but if we input a 1, then we now have an odd number of ones, so we need to be in S1. Likewise, we move from state S1 to S0 when the input is a 1. Because the odd number of ones becomes even. And finally, if the input is 0, remain at the same state. This is because whether we have an odd or even number of ones, we're still going to end up with an odd and even number of ones after the input.